Morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, and I'm here. Um, you know, Mondays, Mondays used to be a day I dreaded. Used to be a day that I was so upset that the weekend was over. Sunday nights, I would absolutely be dreading the next day. My stress and anxiety would get so bad that I would make myself physically sick. So now Mondays are not like that anymore. To me, Mondays are always a fresh start. Mondays are a day to implement new things I want to try that I didn't do last week. Mondays are a good day. Um, and I wanted to come live this morning. I had no clue what I was going to talk about this morning, but I did my personal development at 7 a.m. like I have been doing for the past week, getting up at 7 instead of 7:30, doing my 15 minutes of personal development, then getting Jake ready on the bus, all those kind of things, getting dressed, getting ready to do my workout, having my energize, all those things before 8. This morning I went live in my challenge group event. That's my challenge group that's starting next week. Hey, Kissa. So that's why I'm a little late getting on, because I was in there talking about my spring break prep challenge, as I'm calling it, your inside out health challenge. So as I said, working on your insides to equal your outsides, helping moms feel good about themselves in their bathing suits, feeling good going on vacation, wearing shorts and tank tops this summer. So it's kind of, my challenge groups are going to change a little bit, doing some videos focusing on improving your own self-worth, your own idea of what you are in your head, of what you look like, of how you feel. So, I was live in there this morning, so that's why I'm a little late talking to you guys. But I literally had no idea what I was going to talk about this morning on my live video. But I did my personal development this morning. I'm reading the 10X rule. And the chapter today was talking about how you create your own success and how nobody else can affect your own success. And that really resonated with me today. It was kind of a rough weekend. Sunday was super busy. We had a visitation for my dad's best friend who passed away. Yesterday was his visitation and his funeral, celebration of life. So we had that going on, as well as a baby shower. So, that's happy stuff, good stuff. I get to see a lot of people I don't see often enough, because a lot of the wives of my husband's friends who I've become friends with live kind of far away. So I don't get to see them as often as I like, or we're just super busy and we just don't see enough of each other. So it was nice to see them and hang out and see my friends' sisters and all those kind of things, which is fun. And, it's good stuff, but, you're gone from the house with these two events. I mean, I was literally gone for 6-7 hours. Then you have way less control over what you eat. I wasn't horrible, but I drive-through'd it at Wendy's and had French fries, and, it was just rough. And, I had a couple cheats, I'm going to be honest. When things that are really emotional, like remembering somebody's life, someone that was in your life for 37 years, someone who your family went on family vacations with, someone who's just been such an important part of your life, it obviously brings up emotional issues, and emotional eating obviously is my main issue. And I did have issues with my emotional eating. I could blame other people. This is what I used to do in the past, after Victoria's death, is blame God for all the horrible things going on in my life. I could blame God. I could be angry. I could say, why do you take people away? Why are you making all these horrible things happen to me? But, things happen. And, there's some things we can't control. Like people dying, bad things happening to those we love. Those are things that we can't control. But there is something that we can control. What I can control is my success, my level of success. So my level of success in my business, that's not really what I'm talking about. I mean, I know I've been talking a lot about how I've been struggling with my business in the past year, and how that is my fault, my struggles for not working on improving the places I'm lacking. That's my own fault, and I'm working on that. But this is really talking about your success on your fitness journey. People who are struggling on their fitness journey, who blame grocery stores for having unhealthy things, blame restaurants and fast food for having unhealthy stuff. Just really blaming other people for our lack of success with our own weight loss journey. I know I do it all the time. I blame the stress. Like, God is just giving me so much stuff and I have so much stress and it's just not fair and it's impossible to lose the weight and be where I want to be because all these horrible things keep happening. And that is when I'm not successful with my weight loss journey, when I have that mindset. But when I switch up my mindset, when I think about, well, yeah, but you can decide if you're going to go through the drive-thru and get McDonald's. You can decide if you think a Diet Coke is okay because it says diet, not even thinking about all the additives and horrible things in there that are so bad for you, artificial sweeteners, things like that are just so bad for you. I mean, we make our own choices. When it comes to the things we put in our body, we make our own choices. You can say, I don't have enough time to work out. I work 12 hours a day. I have all these things I need to do. Well, you know what? I was this person too. I was like, I have to be to work at 8 a.m. and work is an hour away. I don't have time to do an hour P90X workout. This was my mindset back in 2009, 2010. I'm too busy. I work. I have an internship. I have school. I have a kid. I'm just too busy. And that's my dog. I don't know what's wrong with her. Wheezy, come here. We can say, I don't have the time to do it. I don't have the time. But you know what? If you want it bad enough, you're going to make the time. Now, I don't think time is really an issue. They have a program called 22-Minute Hardcore, which is 22 minutes. My husband gets up and does his workout at 5 a.m. before he has to be to work at 8, which is an hour drive. He does it because now he's motivated and he knows that he can't blame other people for his lack of working out, that it's his own fault, that he can find the time to do it if he really wants it. They have 30-minute workouts. If you have to get up 30 minutes earlier, just freaking do it. Seriously, if you're blaming time as your reason for not being successful, think about the things you do. What do you do on the weekends? Do you sit around and watch TV? Do you watch Netflix for hours? Well, you could take a half hour of that time and prep your meals for the week. They have crock pot meals where you can prep them in a bag ahead of time, put them in the freezer, and then when you have that day, you just put it in the crock pot and go. I mean, there's tons of ways, if you don't think you have enough time, to utilize your time better. Just like me, I could say, well, I didn't have time. That's why I went through the drive-thru. No, I could have waited 30 minutes and gone home and eaten something good for me and not gone through the drive-thru. I went through the drive-thru on my way home from the baby shower before I picked my son up. I literally had 40 minutes until I would have been home. So I didn't have to go through the drive-thru. I could have gone to a gas station and gotten a bottle of water and probably been fine for 40 minutes. But it's really about thinking about what your decisions are doing for you. So if you are not being successful in your weight loss journey, you just need to think about why. It's no other person's fault because you decide what you put in your body. You make the time for you to work out. There's 22-minute workouts. You have time. Again, get up a half hour earlier, make up the time on the weekend. You can sleep in one day, take a nap on the weekend when your kids are napping because you had to get up an extra half hour earlier during the week. So just remember that you make your own success and don't blame other people. I know this video is kind of harsh this morning, but it was in my own mind I had stuff going on this weekend, but you know what? I could have planned better. I could have brought some snacks with me. I could have, I did all my workouts. I got all that done. Everything was good. But yesterday was just bad nutrition wise, but I could have planned better. And that's the honest truth. Again, I make my own success, and I need to continue to think that way. So this personal development at 7 a.m. stuff is great because it gives me stuff to talk about to you guys on my live video. So I hope this was helpful, and it is time to start my second week of Country Heat. So I hope everybody has a great Monday, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.